SNP spend over 40 million on consultants. Again, I reiterate the point, don't forget, this is the SNP that are saying they haven't got enough money to manage Scotland. In the year 2018 to 19, they were spending 21.3 million on private sector consultants, in other words, advisors. That can be anything from spin doctors and anybody else they feel like they need to employ, maybe the friend of a friend, you know how these things work. And it's revealed through a freedom of information request by the Scottish Tories that in the year 22 to 23, that spending had increased, more than doubled, to £42.3 million of your money. Scottish Tory Rachel Hamilton came out and said the SNP's spending on private consultants is out of control. And let's just look at it politically for a second. If these private consultants were actually doing a decent job, the SNP's fortunes might be rather better than what they are now. As it happens, all that's happening is they're becoming less and less popular with each passing year. So maybe hiring all these private consultants isn't actually the way to go anyway. The total figure since 2018 is around 160 million quid they've spent on these private consultants. Rachel Hamilton continued and said the public will rightly question if spending 160 million on outside help is good value for the taxpayers when the cash could have been used to improve public services or reduce taxes. Reckless use of taxpayers' money is driving the disconnect between the public and the politicians. The worst thing is the SNP know that the public are going to find out about these figures sooner or later. The massive issue is they don't care. They're happy to just waste your money, and as long as idiots keep voting them back in, which they seem to do, they're going to keep doing exactly the same again and again and again.